Yo, this your boy P Camp. Talking about so T.I. went off on VH1 for not reinstating his show, The Family Hustle, because it's been a year. It's been a year since they clipped this show because of the accusations of a chick that said something happened between T.I., his wife, and her, and yet there still hasn't to be any proof of this. There's been no civil cases filed, no criminal cases filed, no settlements reached, no nothing, just a bunch of back and forth on Instagram and social media talking about the situation and who's lying and who ain't. But she's yet to press any charges for anything or bring any proof that anything actually happened that wasn't consensual. So where T.I. is left is that now you have stripped me of a big bag that I was getting from this show. You gave me no explanation. You've not returned any calls. You ain't got back at me about when we going to restart things over. Just left me out in the street. You know what I'm saying? And for what? For some false accusations? And then what's going to happen to this woman? Is she going to get prosecuted or anything going forward? She can't get sued for libel because it's going to cost him more money to sue her than anything that she could even provide him. She ain't make more money than him, so what would it was going to cost him more money to sue her for false accusations and libel, and you know what I'm saying? So what's the point? And all I'm saying is, women, y'all got to stop doing this whole thing with the Me Too, just believing chicks just because they say so. Because it's not, you can't just be like that. It's too easy for them to just say, I believe it should be a law in place where whatever she's accusing that man of, she should be facing the same penalty if she's found to be lying. And I'm just saying, protect women, for sure. Women, I'm not saying that y'all shouldn't be protected. Because I've personally seen cases where harassment is going down. And it's cringy to watch. Is, you know, you have to step in and kind of guide my mans over to another place in the party like, hey, my man, chill out, you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? You kind of have to try to remedy it without it being a problem, but it's very uncomfortable to watch. And I don't like it for women either. But I'm just saying, I don't like when women just be able to just say something because you slept with somebody and then you get up in the morning and don't like who you look at in the mirror. Or you get caught up and your boyfriend found out or your daddy found out or something, this, that, and other, and you don't like the position that you put yourself in and the chances that you took and the decisions that you made. So you decide, I'm going to say it was not consensual. And now I'm going to point the finger at him. Oh, they did this to me. And just because you say so, it is. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm going to just tell you what T.I. said when he got on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? At VH1, 13 years, no loyalty, no integrity, just jump to conclusions, false accusations, no apology, no accountability, no closure, in the name of protecting women while unfairly, without due process, subsequently punishing women. No problem. And he put the middle finger up to him, as well he should, because just like he said, you're subsequently punishing his wife because the young lady included his wife in this accusation as well. Saying they drugged her or it wasn't consensual and this, that, and other. So now listen, everybody that had something to do with that show was making money. Making money from the show, being paid to be on the show, and in some form or fashion, receiving other opportunities outside of the show to make money. Now, you didn't cut that off for a year, and you didn't cut money off that everybody, sponsorships and this, that, and others, and partnerships that people could have had going on outside of the show for a whole year and going forward because you made some false accusations because you weren't happy about whatever decisions that you made. And like T.I. said, you claim you're trying to protect women, but then you're attacking women at the same time. Because ain't nobody had no type of feelings for T.I. and his wife or his kids and his family. And the reason I like this show is because this show represents something for black people. You know what I'm saying? T.I. is a good dude. I like T.I. I don't like everything that he does. You know what I'm saying? I don't like everything that he does, but T.I. a good dude. He a family man. He try to instill values to his kids. He raising a big family, but she got kids from previous relationships and then they got kids together. So he a biological father. He a stepfather, all in one. You know what I'm saying? And he raising his kids to try to do right. And he trying to be a good father. He is a good father as far as what I can see is he's doing the best he can. You know what I'm saying? But he's trying to be a good father. All of us have good and bad in us and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, I like the optics of them being a black family, a prominent black family, and showing other families that we can coexist, we can be together, and we can be a family, and we can love each other, even if we all, you know what I'm saying? But however they like to play in their bedroom is how they play in their bedroom. But I believe if you consensually agreed to play with them in their bedroom, let it be that. If you ain't agreed with yourself in the mirror the next day, that's your choice. You made it. Lay in it. That wet spot in the bed, lay in it. You know what I'm saying? You can't then, because you don't like the choices that you made, turn and point the finger at people and then accuse them of things that can be detrimental to their lives. Y'all are playing with people's lives, and I just don't think it's fair. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with protecting women as well. I don't want y'all to think that I'm leaving y'all here out to dry, but I'm just saying there's been too many cases where this has been frivolously done and women have no repercussions from it. It was a guy named Brian Banks who went through this when he was 16. He played in high school with Deshaun Jackson, wide receiver, and like 3-4 other NFL players. They ended up making it to the league. They were being offered scholarships at the time and all type of stuff. But due to a CAPE case, I don't want to play with YouTube, but a CAPE case brought against him. He had sex in a stairwell. And later on, the woman didn't like her choices. And she decided, oh, you know what? He caped me. And then that's what it was. He did 5 years in prison. Lost those opportunities, those scholarships, that path to the NFL that he had, that he was working towards. And then, because of the statute of limitations, when he got out after everything was over with, and she admitted later on that she lied, that she flat out lied, that it was consensual, and she lied because she was scared of what whoever was going to think when they found out that she did this in the stairway. So, but mind you, she had to keep up the lie this whole time. So she kept up the lie. She sued the school for $1 million, made money, and then when he got out, he couldn't even prosecute her because of statute of limitations. So after that, it's just no type of repercussions. She just rode happily off in the sunset. And there's too many cases where women do this. Deshaun Watson, I don't know where this is going or where it's not going, but I thought it was weird that many cases came out at the same time. 21 cases came out at the same time. Now, Deshaun Watson has been sitting for a year. Name has been tarnished. Ain't been able to play football. And they talking about maybe suspending him for another year, being that after all this has went down over this past year, so now after all of this, another 3 or 4 women have come out and said, oh, me too. So you didn't see when everybody was jumping on the bandwagon in the first place? Or are you trying to take advantage of a situation? Oh, he just got that 250 million, 240 million, whatever it is. Oh, let me get on in on this. I'm not saying can't none of these cases be true. I'm just saying it seems unlikely to me. All of them have been settled out of court. Not all of them, but about 20 or 21 of them have been settled out of court for an undisclosed amount of money. I'm just saying Deshaun Watson has held his ground as far as him being innocent. I don't know what happened in their bed. I don't know. I don't know what happened in T.I.'s bed with his wife and whoever woman that was in there with it. I don't know what happened with, you know what I'm saying, Deshaun Watson. But I'm just saying it seems unlikely to me that all of them could be saying, that all of them were assaulted. It seems unlikely to me. I'm not saying that's the truth, but that's the way it looks, the optics of it to me. Especially when you get to this point deep into the situation and it comes out. We've seen it in the Amber Heard situation where she went and lied on Johnny Depp. And Johnny Depp wins the suit for like $10 million. But is he going to get it? We don't know. He's probably not going to get it because she's appealing already. She's doing interviews to still try to sway the public opinion in her favor, even though we watched her sit up here and get caught in lie after lie after lie to where the jury didn't believe her. And who's going to pay for it? Not the women. The women don't have to be held accountable for this. She's going to be able to continue to go on lying and doing interviews, and as well, these women that, you know, from case to case to case, where they can just lie and say anything, and then it's just supposed to be okay after that. While these men have been stripped of money, stripped of opportunities, stripped of sponsorships, and then they're going to be tagged with that for the rest of their lives. That doesn't go away. Even after you're exonerated, it still doesn't go away. It's still on you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, who's looking out for them? And why is it that women can just lie and do this and try to extort you for money? Because really that's what they're doing. They don't want you to go to jail because they want the money. That's why they don't do criminal charges. You know what I'm saying? They do civil cases and get the money out of you. It's extortion. Oh, we had sex, but then something, you know, I feel some type of weight about it. So I'm going to say this, and then even if it isn't true, I'm going to be able to settle out of court with you for an undisclosed amount of money. And then what? No, they just ride off in the sunset with that money. So they just extort you for, you know what I'm saying, blackmail you, this, that, and that. I just think it's a slight bit unfair. And I think T.I. is right for snapping on VH1. And they should give him his show back. But, you know, even then, the stench is still going to be on him. That's why they don't want to give it back to him. Because this stays with you for long, even if it's not proven to be true or false. I'm just saying, this is your boy P. Camp. Let me know what y'all think. Put some in the comments.